Hello student, welcome to my channel G Science. Today we are doing the chapter light, in which two parts, reflection of light and refraction of light. So today we will start with the reflection of light. Firstly, what is light? Light is a form of energy which gives us the sensation of sight. लाइट एक एनर्जी की फॉर्म है जिससे हम किसी भी ऑब्जेक्ट को सीन कर सकते हैं, दैट इज नोन एज द लाइट. हियर वी हैव द टू टाइप्स ऑफ ऑब्जेक्ट. फर्स्ट इज लुमिनस ऑब्जेक्ट. The object which emit their own light, that is known as the luminous object. The objects which emit their own light, that are known as the luminous objects. For example, sun, tube light, bulb, that all are the luminous objects which emit their own light. Second is non-luminous object. The objects which do not emit their own light, they scattered or reflect the light of the luminous object, that are known as the non-luminous object. Objects which do not emit its own light and scatter the light of luminous object are called non-luminous object. For example, table, chair, they all are the example of the non-luminous object. Table, chair, and moon is also non-luminous object because it will also reflect the light of the sun. Next topic is nature of light. Nature of light. There are the two theories which explain the nature of light according to wave theory. Two theories are there, wave theory and particle theory. According to wave theory, the light is in the form of the wave. Light in the form of wave. And according to particle theory, light is made up of particles. Some phenomena of the light is explained with the help of the wave theories, and some phenomena are explained with the help of the particle theory. So the nature of light is dual nature of light. So we can say that the light have the dual nature, wave nature as well as particle nature. So the nature of light is dual nature, wave nature and particle nature. Our next topic is reflection of light, which is the name of your chapter, reflection of light. What do you mean by reflection of light? So today we will discuss about the reflection of light. So reflection of light. When some light is falls on the surface of the object, then some of it is sent back. So what do you mean by reflection? The sending back of the light radiation when it is fall on the surface of object. Reflection of light means sending back of the light radiation when it is fall on the surface of the object. Suppose this is a plane surface and light is coming from this side. Then this surface sending back the light radiation in another direction, and that ray is known as the reflected ray, and thus that phenomena is known as the reflection. The sending back the light radiation is known as the reflection of light. And silver is the best metal for the reflection of light. Silver is the best reflector of light. It will reflect approx 99% of the light radiation when it is fall on the silver surface. Now with the help of the diagram, what is reflection of light? Suppose we have a mirror, plain mirror. This is the back side of the mirror. The name of the mirror is M dash. The ray of light is coming from the object towards the mirror. That ray is known as the incident ray. And at the point on which the incident ray is incident on the mirror, that point is known as the point of incidence. And the plane surface or mirror surface reflects this light in another direction, and that radiation or ray is known as reflected ray. So what do you mean by incident ray? The ray which is incident on the mirror surface, that is known as the incident ray, and the point on which the ray is incident, that is known as point of incidence, and the ray which is sending back by the mirror, that ray is known as the reflected ray. And at the point of incidence, we will draw the perpendicular line, that is known as normal. The perpendicular line on the mirror, that is known as the normal. And the angle between the incident ray and the normal is known as angle of incidence. And the angle between normal and reflected ray is known as the angle of reflection. So I is angle of incidence, and R is angle of reflection. Incident ray. The ray of light which falls on the mirror surface is called the incident ray. Reflected ray. The ray of light which is sent back by the mirror, that is known as the reflected ray. Point of incidence. That point. P. The point at which the incident ray falls on the mirror, that is known as the point of incidence. Normal. The normal is the perpendicular line, a right angle to the mirror surface at the point of incidence, that is known as the normal. Angle of incidence. Angle of incidence is angle I. The angle between the incident ray and normal, that is known as the angle of incidence. And angle of reflection, which is denoted by letter R, angle R. The angle between the normal and the reflected ray is known as angle of reflection. Now we will discuss what are the laws of reflection of light. So there are the two laws of reflection of light, first law of reflection and second law of reflection. According to first law of reflection, the incident ray, normal and reflected ray all lie in the same plane. If you have seen the incident ray, normal and reflected ray, they all are the plane of the board. So incident ray, normal and reflected ray all lie in the same plane. This is the first law of reflection. And according to second law of reflection, angle of incidence is always equal to angle of reflection. If you have given the angle of incidence is 30 degree, then angle of reflection is also 30 degree. That is the second law of the reflection. If you like my videos, so please subscribe my channel G Science. Thank you.